David,
Yes.
we're here in Boston. You're out here on the streets homeless. Tell me about
Excuse me?
it. Tell me about it.
I don't know. I'm not sure what you want. What you want there. I come down here. I need the medical here. So I've come here for that, and the stuff that I couldn't get cured other places, they're curing me here. So
Where are you sleeping?
I camp out at Braintree.
And what's that? Is that a park or? Is that...
No, it's out at the end of the red line.
Oh my
Last
God.
stop on the red line.
So you have a little camp?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, how long have you been doing that?
4 years.
Even in the winter?
Oh yes, even the winter that had the 8 foot of snow.
Oh my gosh. Wow. And then how do you survive?
Just the best I can, I panhandle. People give me food and stuff like that. Sometimes clothing. I get up a little bit of money that way I can buy some stuff that I need. You think about it, man. Before there was central heating, people still lived, so it's no different.
That's a good way to think about it. But this is no
just
way
sort
to...
of relearning a skill.
Yeah, but this is no way to live.
Hey, you do what you have to do. That's it.
Yeah. Is anybody helping you? Do you get help? Get housing? I mean, you've been
No,
out here
I'm on the housing list supposedly, but nothing's turned up on that on the vouchers. So, and people help me with food. They help me with clothing and stuff like that.
and you're getting your medical taken care of.
I get my medical taken care of. I don't get food stamps. Don't get any type of check.
But you get your health.
Huh?
But you get your health.
Yeah, well, you need that to start out with.
Yeah, you definitely do. What would you want people to know about homelessness that they might not know?
Judge everybody on an individual basis, we all got problems, obviously, or we wouldn't be homeless. But I don't drink, I don't do drugs or any of that. I got my problems, but that's not one of them. A lot of times when people approach you, that's what they think. If you're out here, you have to be a drug addict or drunk or something like that. That's not the case, man. Circumstances put me here. 8 years ago, I was buying a 2-story house in Albany, New York. It took about 6 months for that to fall apart. Basically, for my whole life to fall apart.
Wow.
Wow. But the place I worked for went out of business, and I just couldn't find a job in that market.
And you ended up homeless.
I ended up homeless, and eventually I ended up here. When I started getting bad in health.
If you had 3 wishes, what would they be?
That's a hard one. Okay, 3 wishes. That my family to do well. I don't know. For people just to do well, I guess.
Well, thank you very much for talking to me.
Okay.